Hello, and welcome back to Tanny Talks Live, guys. This is season 6 premiere, and I got my buddy here with me. My boy Nimrod is here with us today. And you guys picked the topic, and the topic for this week, you guys have picked hot red flags. So we're talking about red flags, but they're kind of sexy, you know what I'm saying? We kind of like those things, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know? So I just wanted to ask you, in your particular, what would you consider a hot red flag? Like, I'm a very spicy woman. Is that like a hot red flag to you? Because, like...
Nah, that's dope, though.
That's cool?
Nah, that's cool. It depends on how spicy you is. It's like, don't burn my mouth spicy. Caliente. That's how you say. I can speak Spanish with you.
Of course.
All right, mira, caliente. We caliente in this mouth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some people... you know, they consider like, okay, I want a girl with a little bit of attitude. Like, you know, it's kind of a red flag-ish, but I kind of like it.
Nah, I do. I like a girl with a little bit of attitude, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I like me a guy that's a little bit aggressive, but not too aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to get put in a chokehold.
Yeah, like I want him to be aggressive to people in the streets, but like a sweetie to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to make you feel like I got a man that could protect me and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to bring up a hot red flag that I saw in you in particularly. You want to know what it is?
What?
You're $150.
What?
That is like a hot red flag. Y'all don't think that's a hot red flag? I think it kind of is, because it's like you got a big old like scar on your face, right? And it's kind of scary. It's like, what happened to him that he got that? What kind of stuff was he into? But it's also kind of like...
I was a baby when I got cut.
You was like a little child?
I was 12 when I got cut. I didn't.
No.
I wasn't even in...
You wasn't even in the street. Like, that was like a random...
street.
You want to talk about it?
I mean, we can. I mean, it's past stuff, but we can. Yeah. Like my brother was one of like the biggest drug dealers in New York City. Like my uncle is Frank Matthews.
Oh, excuse me.
So like, you know, they tried to kidnap me and all that, and then they put a razor in my face and they shot me in my back and all that.
Oh no.
So that's why. Yeah. It wasn't nothing that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't because I was in.
But that's a hot red flag, no lie. That's like, what? They was trying to kidnap you? You was like like, because I feel like that's kind of a hot red flag. Like, for instance, like dating a drug dealer.
That's a red flag.
It's a red flag because it's like he finna get locked up like
that's
any day
true.
Now. He walking around with a go to jail sign.
That's not true. It depends. It depends. It depends what kind of. Because there's drug dealers that got that. If he's a smart dude, he's hustling to get out.
I guess. You know,
if he's a smart drug dealer.
Yeah, but it's like, then you got to do the whole, so let me say something. I used to date the drug dealers, right? And, you know, going up north and doing them visits. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, you know, before you go up, you got to see the family, see the friends, collect all the bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going up.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
I mean, yeah, but that's not it. Like, I don't want to be a ride or die and die all the time.
Oh,
like,
get out of here.
I be straight up dying on these ride or dies. You know, I'm tired. No, for real, I don't even date, like, drug dealers no more. Like, I like it at one point. Let me tell you why.
Wow.
Because he always got money.
Okay.
You know, like
so
cash.
You benefited from...
I mean, he benefited too.
Well, listen, it's an old saying, when you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud too.
Yeah, like, it's kind of cool when you go out with a guy and he pull out like a stack of cash. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like...
Yeah, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, pay the bill. But then I be scared because I ain't trying to get kidnapped.
You ain't trying to get cut or shot.
No, I'm not trying to do all of that. And like, that's the bad part. It's like, okay, sometimes girls, we like that little bit of danger. You know what I'm saying? I am anyway. You know, I'm from the hood.
Complain about it afterwards.
That's a fact.
You can't do that.
Like, is there a way we could stay in the middle where we could be a little bit like, you know, Bonnie and Clyde, but not really?
Nah, you can't have one foot in and one foot out.
So that's why I just had to retire. I'm sorry, but I love my hood guys. You know, I love y'all very much, and I'm from the hood too.
Shit, I'm gonna get a 9 to 5 dude.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
No, for real. I'm down for the 9 to 5s. I can't date a drug dealer. I literally can't.
Nah, I can dig that. That's all. Yeah. Like, I mean, as we get older, we shouldn't be doing certain things.
Yeah, you know. And then I feel like, for instance, when I was in a relationship with like my daughter's father, he was like selling drugs and stuff at first, and I'm like, bro, because I had already dealt with that with my first person I was with, and I was going up north doing all that extra. When I got pregnant, I was like, listen, you're gonna have to stop, because I promise you get locked up, you will not see me. I'm not visiting. I'm not doing none of that again. He did.
Oh, that's
thank
what's
God.
up.
He stopped. Thank God. He went the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying?
You mad it.
But he always worked. Like, he had a job, but he was also like hustling on the side, just to,
extra money.
Extra money for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it. And I was benefiting from getting all that free stuff.
Get that bag, get them bags.
You know what I'm saying? He had a little yellow bar, and I was always having me some stuff. That's why I like dealing with the drug dealers, especially when they sell a little bud. Because you always get free weed.
Yo, that's not even, you can't even go to jail for the weed no more.
No, but back in the day you could. Like, this is new. Come on, this is new. You remember we had to hide back in the day. Yeah. Nowadays you could just they just burn it anywhere. Like, just mad disrespectful, these new people. Yeah. We had at least respect back then. We wouldn't be smoking in the train, like in front of kids.
Nah, they blow it down anyway.
OD. So I want to ask, do you think having a criminal record is a hot red flag? Like, if you knew a shorty that got like locked up for like some gangster stuff, you think that's cool?
I mean, I got it record, so I did 5.5, so I got it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For what?
Damn, drugs, attempt murder, like, my record was kind of crazy.
I mean, at least you out and about, and you chilling right now, right? Like, you good? I haven't been back in like 2 hot decades. Right now? You good?
I'm great.
Okay, so that's I feel like that's a dope like red flag. It's like, I want a guy who has a little bit of experience with the hood but wants to retire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you would want that in a woman as well too. Or do you want to show you that's still in the streets?
Nah, you can't do the same thing when you get older. I'm 42 years old. I'm not.
So I'm saying shorty was like 40 years old with it, still like outside trapping.
You'll never be chilling with me.
Nah, that's not cute. I guess when you're younger, it's cool. But when you're older, it's like, all right, what are we doing here?
We're not doing that.
So I wanted to ask, do you think having a lot of kids is a red flag?
What's a lot?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you tell me what's a lot.
2 kids, 3 kids, that's not a lot. Especially in our age bracket. Like, if you're 30 and you got like 5 of them things, it's crazy.
Well, I'm saying, let's say you got like 5 kids, you 30. You don't think that's a hot red flag, that she's fertile? Like, shorty gotta have some kids. We about to get her pregnant.
I don't even want to.
No?
Stay away.
Stay away. Stay away. Because I think for a guy, would you think a guy that has a lot of kids is a hot red flag? Or?
I mean, I don't judge guys' situations, but I mean, I think it's if you in your 30s and you got 5 kids, something's wrong.
Yeah.
And you're not with the individual you're supposed to be with.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, you know how some people, I don't know, some people might think that like Nick Cannon having mad kids and stuff is hot.
He's bugged out.
Like, I mean, but they keep having more kids with him is what I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah, but he got money to burn, so he can play those kind of stupid games. I mean, I guess.
So would you think he would be like an active dad?
I think I heard, I don't know how true it is, he's active in all his kids' life.
Yeah, I heard that he actually was pretty active. And I wanted to just tell y'all as well, if you guys know of any hot red flags, you guys put it in the comments below and we could talk about those hot red flags, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm not the only one that got some weird hot flags. Like, I got some weird things going on in my life. And there's some weird things that I do like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it is what it is. Like, I feel like some hot red flags is like people's attractiveness. You know what I mean? It's like, would you date a pretty boy? I personally wouldn't date like a super duper pretty boy. I feel like some people might love a pretty boy, but I don't want a guy who feel like he's prettier than me. No, for real. Some guys are like that, and I don't like that.
He's in the mirror fixing himself.
No, for real. I kid you not. I was dating somebody, and we would walk down the street, and he would check himself out in the windows, like walking down the street.
Really?
Yeah.
How old was this? Like, that's
we were kind of young. I'm not gonna lie. We were like in our 20s or whatever.
That's what 20-year-olds do, though.
Really? That was so cringy to me. That's not a cute red flag. Like, I don't like a guy who just is too.
All of them do that. My son do that. Weirdo stuff.
Too like, prissy and clean. Like, I like my guy a little dirty. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I don't want you being too clean. You know what I mean? Like, I like a little
dirt on the nails.
No, not dirt on the nails. You ODing now. Now you
said dirty. I
don't mean like dirty. When I say dirty, I don't mean like actually dirty. I mean just like a little grungy. Not grew up so prissy. Okay. Has a little hood in them. Okay. A little ghetto.
That is not the new generation.
No? What would you say the new generation is?
They checking themselves out 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, it's really cringy to me if you ask. Like,
it's crazy. These young ones is retarded.
Well, let's see. What we're going to do right now, though, is we are going to go on our first music break, y'all. And we're going to play Strauss by Nimrod featuring D Banks.
Shout out to D Banks.
Period.
New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Tanny Talks Live. This is season 6, episode 1, and we are talking about some hot red flags. But before we go right into it, I just want to shout out some of the people who are watching the show right now and show you guys some love. Good shout out to Shop by To Nip. Holla at me. Thank you guys for tuning in. He has a hot red flag. He said hot red flags is you keep saying you're gonna do something and never do it. I feel that. I don't like that. That is not cool. That is a bad red flag that I will not be able to ignore. I don't like that because I keep my hopes high, and then you're gonna crush my dreams if you say you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it.
That's why you don't depend on nobody. What they say. It just when somebody tell you they're gonna do it, supposed to go and win.
You just assume that they're not gonna help. Is that what you do to protect yourself? I hear you, because listen, I don't got time for it, okay?
That's it.
Huge shout out to OUBITCH for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to Tanny Talks Live. Diamonds Forever, thank you for joining. And Coffee Goat Radio. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So let's talk about that, since we're already talking about that red flags that are not good red flags. Like, for instance, like, do you think a jealous person is a good red flag or a bad red flag?
Bad red flag.
Why you say that?
Because it's like, if you're in a relationship with somebody and the person's jealous all the time, it's gonna just cause nothing but chaos in the relationship. 9 out of 10 times gonna cause nothing but chaos.
So you don't feel like you want a little bit of jealousy? Like, come on, because I know you don't want no girl that's just gonna let you all willy-nilly and just don't care.
I prefer a woman not to worry, but she shouldn't be jealous or worried about anybody.
No.
Nah, because I'm not jealous. If I'm with somebody and she decided to dip off and do something, I'm not running over there or none of that.
Because I'm a jealous girl.
Really?
Yeah, I get jealous. I guess you got to kind of just let me know. Like, I feel like good communication will solve that, in my opinion. Like, if you don't just let me know what's going on, I'm cool with it. But I do get jealous. Like, if I'm out with you and somebody's staring at you a little too long, I'm going to feel some type of way.
Really?
Yeah, I am. Or like, let's say, this has happened to me before, actually. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, I'll be out and dinner with my man, and the waitress is a little too friendly. Like, girl, if you don't sit down...
That's crazy.
You're a little too friendly with my man right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on. But, you know, like,
because they want that tip. That's why. And
they do be doing it for the tip, but do that. Shorty,
do.
flirt with me. Okay?
But they think that he paying. You know, most guys are supposed to pay. Not saying I don't know your situation, but...
I mean, he gonna pay regardless, but still flirt with me.
Right, but that's not gonna happen like that.
Because I'm gonna be like, babe, tip her good. I like her. She's cute. Maybe we take her home, you know? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do... I don't know. That's just how I feel. But I am a jealous kind of type. Like, I just feel like if I don't feel... But that's all about the guy that you're dealing with, I feel like, as well. Because if he makes me feel reassured... But then again, sometimes I'm not really jealous, like... Because I'm confident within myself with certain things. Like, I don't ever think my man is going to cheat, realistically cheat. But the flirting, and just don't flirt in front of me, I would say.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like no flirting, period.
But then again, I've had jealous men. Really jealous men. And there's nothing, I'm sorry, I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I'm walking down the street and people look at me and I've had my own boyfriends yell at me for guys looking at me. Like, what do you want me to do? Yell at him. Don't be yelling at me.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Why are you staring at you like that?
Yeah, no, for real. I've dead had that happen to me. Stop laughing. It's really sad though. Because I want a guy a little bit like, listen, if a girl, you walking around with your girl and a guy's looking at her, press him. Do not press your girl, bro. Because I feel like that's strange. That's where the jealousy kind of goes weird.
It's weird. I don't know. I that's why I just don't like none of that. So I don't have to deal with it.
Let's say you in the club with your shorty or whatever. Just so happens. I don't know why we in the club with our shorties anyway. First of all, leave them at home. But anyway, and like somebody buys her a drink, and you're there. You gonna let her drink it? You gonna ask for one too?
Nah, I'm not gonna let her drink it because if I gotta see the drink being poured. Like you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that.
Okay, like
yeah,
protective.
Yeah. But at that situation, my if I have a lady and my lady's with me, she's not even gonna accept that drink from me. She's gonna be like,
as she should.
Yeah, like so I don't, you know, when it's like I don't have to worry about that because she's gonna be like, because we got bottles at the table, she buy me a drink for.
Period. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like. Yeah. You just walk by and someone's like, here's a drink.
And she's gonna be like, here, no thank you.
Oh, that's good. Well, so you got her trained right.
I mean, if I have a lady, yes, that's what she's gonna do. Yes.
So let me ask you another red flag that might not be too cool. How do you feel about like being secretive? Because I feel like there's a difference between being secretive and being private. right? Like, how do you draw the line? Because I think a hot red flag is being private, right? Like, that's a dope red flag. Like, you don't know nothing about my man, nothing going on. But where does it come to a point where it's like, it's becoming secrecy?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm private. Nobody would never know who I'm dating or who I'm with.
No.
I mean, I'm like that. I don't like people in my business because people they'll ruin it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not my family and my day ones, you don't know who I'm
doing. But do you think, okay, so what if you're dating a girl, for instance, and she's really private? Do you feel like she would be like secretive? Like, what if she doesn't tell you about like her kids or her mom? It doesn't really.
That's weird at that point.
Like I'm saying, like, do you feel like, or let's say you dated someone and she's like, oh, I'm going out. Do you feel like you need to know like where she's going, who she's with, or?
I should know who that between us, like where you going, who you with. Yeah, definitely let me know, like, because anything can happen. You know what I mean? That's number one.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you with your homegirls and something pop off, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know nothing. I just get a call like, yo, you shorty in the hospital or something like that.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
especially with your lifestyle. Like, my God. He's like, listen, I'm prepared for the worst at this point.
I am. But,
no,
like,
for real.
But yeah, so, you know what I mean? Like, it's important to let your man or your woman know where you're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how, in retrospect, what about if you going out and your shorty's like, but who you going with? Where you going? What time you come? You telling her?
I don't have a problem telling her.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
I'm going here. I'm doing whether I'm going with my fellas or I'm going to do music or I'm whatever. I don't got no problem.
What would you consider being secret? Like being sneaky about it? Like what would be a red flag? Be like, she's fronting, something's saying right with this. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Like saying you going somewhere, then you go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You be like, do you want locations? Are you a location kind of guy?
Nah, I don't need the location on the phone. If you're saying, hey, I'm going to Salsa con Fuego, let's just say that.
Right.
Okay, cool. You know, me and Tina going to Salsa con Fuego. Okay. All right, y'all be safe. You need anything, give me a holler.
And then if she ends up at someplace else.
I mean, yeah, I'm going to be
How would you know?
I mean, if I ever found out.
Right.
I'm going to be like, yo, bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said you was going here, but.
You going to press her?
Nah, I'm not even like that.
Or you gonna keep it to yourself and just collect data and just bomb it on her.
I'm gonna ask about it, and then you know that's it. I'm not that when it comes to relationships and stuff. I'm not confrontational like that. Like if things is not going right, I'm not a person that's gonna keep going back and forth with you. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. If you're doing weird stuff, I'm just gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how you gonna go about the cutoff?
We're done.
Like you're gonna not even say anything. Like you're not even gonna question it. You're just gonna stop answering calls.
Yeah. If any woman know me, I cut them off in a heartbeat, quicker than a hiccup.
I don't like that. Like straight dry. Like.
Then you shouldn't do.
There's
things
no closure.
You shouldn't. It's closure for me when you do weird stuff. I'm done. Like after a certain point, like I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm not just gonna dead you. I'm gonna bring it to your attention, and then I'm gonna.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So let me ask another question. I think. And you mentioned this earlier, which was mad funny. I think a person who doesn't have any friends is a bad red flag. Like, I don't look at that as like a good red flag. That's a bad red flag to me. Would you agree? Because I feel like if your shorty don't got no friends, why don't you have any friends? Like, I feel like that's a weird red flag.
That's not true. I mean, I don't, you know, I have some friends or whatever like that, but, you know, like, I think of people more as associates. You know what I mean? I'm a person that like to keep to myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't find it bad. And I don't care if you don't have no friends. As long as I'm your friend. As long as you get to me and what's the name, we friends. You know?
No, because you can't tell your man everything that you can tell your homegirls. Like, I feel like you have different. It is true.
Why you say that?
Because, well, I just feel like you have different friends for different things, right? Every friend, you know, you have for different needs.
I feel your man.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my man, there's certain things I will talk to my friend about that I won't tell my man.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
My lady is my best friend.
Well, ideally, that's true. I would want my man to be my best friend.
Like she would know everything I got to do with me. Like I don't care what it is. So.
I mean, I guess that's true. I would want my man to be my biggest confidant. To be quite honest, I want to feel that I could talk to him about anything as much as the same thing I could talk to my homegirls. Actually, you're right. I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's how it's supposed to be. Like your partner is supposed to be your best friend. Besides any of these individuals in the street or anybody, your partner is supposed to be who you can talk to, who you can vibe with. That is supposed to be your friend. But
then what happens when you like break up? That you don't feel like you just told your whole business to somebody? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you ever feel like you're vulnerable and your information is gonna get spread, or like? No?
I mean, once they become your best friend, it should be no breakup. That's how I feel. I could be wrong. I mean, if that person didn't cheat on you or whatever like that, anything besides that, y'all can work out.
I don't know. know. I can't
think
say
so?
that. I can't say that. No, I don't think so. I can't agree with you on that.
They say
You know what I'm
tomato,
saying?
tomato. Like,
They do say tomato, tomato.
yeah.
But I feel like somebody who doesn't have any friends is like, even as a homegirl, right? For instance, even like not even in relationship, just friendships in general. If I start being friends with a girl and I notice that she don't have no other friends, I am gonna question who you've been hanging out with, what you've been doing this whole time. Like, you couldn't have possibly been myself. What happened? You know, and there's weird stuff, but I feel like even homegirls that I meet, we talk about like our past friendships all the time. Like, oh, I used to be friends with this and that happened, you know, so we fell out. But if shorty really don't got no friends and I'm like your only friend, I feel like that's kind of weird.
Let me give you a flip side of that coin, right?
Yeah.
You said, like, you tell your man your business in, or y'all friends, and then y'all break up.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. Like, if you have a homegirl, y'all not destined to be friends forever.
That's a fact, and those be the worst. I feel like friends breakups be the worst,
right?
honestly.
Because she got your business, or he got your business, and now he congregating with other people, whether it's to get back at you, depending on how y'all. So it's, you know,
and there's been times where they have spread my business, and it's just like, you know, you got to eat that. Yeah. But I'm the kind of person, and if you guys know on Tanny Talks, you know what I'm saying, I'm an open book. I really tell anybody my business, depending on what it is, obviously, not everything, but I'm very much okay with my choices in life, and there's nothing that anyone can tell me about what I've done that's gonna make me feel any kind of way.
People got secrets though, and like and certain things that people
we do
don't
have
want
secrets.
people. Yeah, and then when you
or just things you're embarrassed about, you know,
Yeah.
even because there's things that I'm embarrassed that I've done, and I don't spread them because it's just I don't even want to think about it.
Exactly.
But you know, if it came down to that, and I really trust that person, I don't mind expressing it.
But they're not guaranteed to be in your life forever. It's a chance you take with anything.
I guess that's why you just gotta be, you know, sure who you got in your crew. You know what I'm saying? Be sure whether it's a relationship, friendships, co-workers, anybody. You just gotta make sure your people's is solid. You hear me?
That doesn't play though. It doesn't matter if they solid or not.
You never no.
No,
it
they
just
can
matters
switch
about
out. They can switch
That's
out.
true.
Any day they can switch out.
But you gotta just make sure who you got close to your team.
Yeah.
And on that note, I want to talk about Welcome to Federal. All right. So what we're going to talk about is we're going to go into the music video portion of the show, and it's called Welcome to Federal, which is Nimrod, Miss Molly, and Nitty is on that. Scar Nitty is on that. So tap into his crew, because you know they're his day ones. He got friends, even though he said he ain't got no friends. He got friends. And this is Federal District. It's his friends, okay? So let's tap in to Welcome to Federal music video.